I admit I haven't had time to record anything this week or the past week, and I apologize if this the sound quality of this is not great, but that's because I'm just literally walking around and recording this. I want to tell you about a movie that I've just seen, and it's called Downsizing. I want to talk about it because I searched for it online afterwards. I watched it completely by accident. I was looking for something and I decided to watch that movie, and that's the whole story. But then I've watched it and I looked for reviews online, trying to find what people think about it. And from what I saw, the reviews are mixed. And a lot of people seem to be dissatisfied with it. And although I can see why, sort of, because, okay, maybe the special effects aren't that great, and maybe this whole thing isn't very cinematic, or like, I understand if people want to go to the cinema and see something amazing, this probably isn't it. But I also don't think that that was the purpose of this movie. And I think that people are kind of missing the point here. It may not be the best plot in the world. It may not be. It may not have the best special effects, definitely. But I think that we should focus on the meaning here more than on all of that stuff. You know, they don't make movies like this anymore. Whoever, came up with the idea, the writers or all of those people together, what they wanted to do is they wanted to, shoot something real for once, make it a movie, but talk about the real issues in the world and the real problems and the real and basically the reality of it, the reality that we rarely talk about, the reality that only a few of us get to experience. I didn't mean that only a few of us get to experience. Maybe the reality that only a few of us get to understand. I think that you should watch the movie if you haven't seen it already. And I think that you should look past the basic concept of it. Like, don't try to dwell too much on the science of it or all the other aspects of it. That's just, I don't think that that's the reason why they made this movie. I don't think that, I think they were just looking for a way to teach people something about life and to show them something, and without making it just a lecture. They tried to make it a movie, and they did a pretty good job. Go and take a look. I think it's worth watching. And again, don't expect too much of it when it comes to special effects or anything crazy. Just try to look for meaning and try to look for there's a lot of cues and just everything. It's really hard to describe. You just have to see the movie, and you have to have had a lot of different experiences in life to know what was meant by each and every scene, and it's really hard to explain. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at it, but it's just it is really hard to explain. I apologize that this isn't an actual video, and it's just me rambling on and not really able to gather my thoughts. But I just want to mention this movie to you. I just want to tell you the title is Downsizing. The lead actor is Matt Damon, and it was released in 2017, I think. And I think it's worth watching. And it's definitely worth watching if you're looking for something meaningful and not for, just entertainment only. I really wish that they made more movies like this. Because apparently we can't talk about the problems that we have on this earth publicly, and we can't, you know, express our opinions freely, and we can't question any of the systems that we have or anything that we have, because then we get labeled a crazy conspiracy theorist or someone who just, you know, is a revolutionary or someone who's looking for trouble. And we can only ever talk about it in that way, by making a movie and by making it entertainment, which is really sad. I think that people should question the reality that we live in constantly. I think I like this movie a lot because I identify with the main character, with Matt Damon, because I've just been in certain situations in life where something was happening around me, and I was able to do just that, just what he did, which is just to kind of have a straight face on and to just kind of nod and go, okay, yeah. And his reactions and his approach to things is kind of similar to the way that I behaved and to the way that I felt a lot of the time. So maybe that's why I like the movie a lot. Hopefully this made sense, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.